we have Tory's live, then we have Tory's album. As time goes on, everybody's making their speculations. Of course, more people are thinking Tory is guilty than not guilty, right? At this time, at this point in time. Some months go past, everybody's getting, you know, their opinion on things. So we have a pivotal point to where we see the Gayle King interview, and this is where we noticed there was a text message sent from Kelsey's phone to Megan's bodyguard Justin, who was not in California, right? He wasn't with them, if I'm correct?
He wasn't with them, no.
Okay, so she sends him a phone through text saying, help, Tory shot Meg.
Yeah. So I'm going to say allegedly sent because Kelsey claims she doesn't remember sending that text. She has changed her story a couple times too, but yeah, she says help, you know, Tory shot Meg. It just seemed kind of...
Was it weird?
Yeah, I was about to say, like you said, it seems weird because it's like, how is Justin, who is not there, going to help you at 4 o'clock in the morning? You didn't call the police. You said help, Tory shot Meg. And to me, I was like, this seems like a CYA text. And CYA, cover your ass for people who wondering. But I'm like, okay, so is Kelsey guilty of something? Because I'm like, if I did something, I want to blame it on somebody else, I'm going to cover my tracks real quick, you know? So I did think that was weird.
I do remember when the initial story came out, a lot of nationally syndicated radio shows and podcasters were going in heavy on Tory. It seems from that point till now, a lot of them pulled back and kind of just like, let me wait and see.
Yeah, I want to say that's probably because of some of the like conflicting things that were coming out. For instance, the police report, because I don't know if you remember, and even before the police report, TMZ reported that there was broken glass in the floorboard of the car and that someone fired a gun into the air. So that was one of the first things that even came out. So when they put out the police report also has, there's a section on there from the Dr. Lafredo. They said that Dr. Lafredo treated Megan at Cedar-Sinai and confirmed that her wound is consistent with a laceration due to stepping on glass. And it said that her wound was superficial. So in medical terms, when your wound is superficial, it's basically not, it's not deep. It's basically a surface level wound. Okay. So if you had been shot 5 times, you wouldn't have a superficial wound. You would have a hole in your foot. Well, that's with an exit wound.
I don't think I heard that one before. It was a doctor on there that in the official police report, a doctor said they did.
Yes. So on the police report, they also mentioned the fight that Megan and Kelsey had, and then they go into what the doctor said, Dr. Lafredo. But if you remember on the Gayle King interview, they don't mention Dr. Lafredo. They actually kind of brush Dr. Lafredo to the side. So now we have Dr. Milton Little. He is the orthopedic surgeon that came in and allegedly removed bullet fragments from Megan's foot. And they put the medical records on Gayle King. That was the first time we ever seen it. And the medical records were very blurry. But I did get a chance to look at the medical records, and it was just a little odd to me for a few things. The discharge date was a different date from the date that she was actually discharged. One of the doctor's names is spelled wrong. And I used to work for Duke, and I do know when you use a doctor's name, they have a drop down. You don't type their names in, so they select. And I'm just like, the hospital wouldn't have the assistant surgeon's name spelled wrong. So I just thought, I was like, these documents look kind of weird to me, because I just don't understand, how do we go from Dr. Lafredo, who works in the ER, how do we go from him confirming lacerations due to stepping on glass to a surgeon saying, I removed bullet fragments out of both of her feet? Like, sometimes I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone, or I feel like I'm crazy, but I'm just like, am I not making sense to question this?
That's very weird, and it definitely deserves to be questioned. So I guess what I will ask you is, What happened to Dr. Lafredo? Have anybody talked to him? Have anybody reached out to him?
So I've definitely been looking for a way to try to talk to Dr. Lafredo, but I haven't been successful. But I definitely would want to. I don't know how much you could say because of, you know, HIPAA. But that is something that I feel like needs to be zoned in on. I don't know if Tory's appeal team will talk about that on appeal, but that is something that a lot of people aren't focused on. Like, how do we have two qualified doctors who have two different diagnoses? And another thing that kind of was weird to me, Megan said that she told the police, she said she lied about being shot because she wanted to protect Tory.
I believe that.
So, well, I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that.
Slack time.
All right, so this is messages for the Uptime Allies and the Tea Party. It is Slack time. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
#UPTAF. Let's get it.